Well, hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to merge two images together. These are both two-dimensional images that have no depth or z dimension, only x and y. And my goal is to include our pup Birdie in a picture of our Christmas card that I'd like to use as a Christmas card. So I have imagej up and running, and the first step is to import the two images I'll be using for this demonstration. Now on my desktop, the two images are represented by icons that I can drag and drop onto the imagej toolbar. So here is the image of the tree, and next is the image of Birdie or the bird dog. We'll slide that over there. Now, notice with both images, there is a grid of 3,000 pixels from left to right and 4,000 pixels from top to bottom. So if you multiply those two together, you get 12 million pixels or a 12 megapixel image. So there's a high resolution there, but if you were to decrease the size of the grid or pixel quantity, you would lose some sharpness in the image and it would become blurry. But if you were to increase the number of pixels within that same size, there would be increased resolution. And when you zoom in on an image, the quality would remain and the image wouldn't become blurry. So now notice when I move the cursor across the image, an XY coordinate appears for each pixel in the imagej dialog box. You can see that the 0, 0 point begins in the upper left corner. See that there. And those values increase as you move down, representing the Y values. And as you move to the right, representing the X values. Now at the very bottom there corner, that represents the 3,000 by 3,000X and 4,000Y pixel. So you can also see an RG and a B at the top of the image, and this represents the three channels this image is made of: red, green, and blue. The primary colors the eyes see with. Now there are 8 bits per channel for a total of 24 bits, resulting in 46 megabytes of memory. You can see there. Now, how do we tell this is an 8-bit per channel image? Is by looking at the imagej dialog box and placing the cursor over the brightest white light in the image. Let's see here, the RGB values there are shown, black being a value of 0 and white being a value of 255, which is the maximum value for an 8-bit image. So it's almost saturation at 255. So you can see all those values are close to 255. Now hovering over the dark section here of the handles, we can see that those 3 values are close to 0 in the dialog box or black. So what I need to do next is to import the image. What I need to do is determine where in the Christmas tree image do I want to place the other image of Birdie, and what is the height of the area I want the image to fit in. So I think I'll tuck her right here underneath the tree by the skirt, with the top of the image starting at X point showing up in the dialog box. We'll make it 1500 and a Y point of 3200. And then at the bottom of the image, I want it to fit at a Y point of 3800. So that'll give the image of Birdie a height of in the Y of 600 pixels. Now with this image of Birdie, I'd like to zoom in a little to remove a part of the couch and the end table. So first I select the elliptical selection tool and just encompass the area that I want. Open that up a little. From here, I select image duplicate. The name will leave the same. It's just a 1 on the end of this. And then I hit OK. And there it zoomed in a little. The grid's a little smaller, you can see there, compared to the original. So let's go ahead and get rid of the original. Slide that over. Now this image of birdie is still too big, so I need to scale down the image of birdie to fit in the 600 pixels in the Y direction. So I select the image of birdie first. Then I go to image adjust size. And then looking at the height here, I want it to be at 600. And notice we have constraint aspect ratio. When I change that to the height of 600, that width automatically adjusts to the ratio of what's existing there. Okay. So then with, let's see here, depth, there's only one image, so we leave that at 1. Now with the average, when downsizing, selected the current ratio that we see here, that'll be averaged to fit into the new width and height that we have here now, similar to how a kernel matrix works. So let's okay that. You can see the size has changed. It's now at height of 600. So my next step, I like to brighten up the image of birdie a bit using, I'll select it, process. Let's see here, we're looking for enhanced contrast. I'm going to leave saturated pixels at 35%. What takes place here with this command is the saturated pixel option determines the number of pixels in the image that can become saturated. Whitening, getting it brighter. Increasing this values increases contrast. So right now we're at 35%. Let's see what changes there. That brightens it up a little. It's a little bit sharper. So now we are ready to place the image of birdie in with the Christmas tree. First, we want to select the image of the tree to establish the base image. From there, we select image overlay, add image. Next, we want to verify that we have the correct image, and we do. See here, that's matching up with the names. Our XY location we verified earlier over here to the left. And this is where we want to put the corner of the imported image of birdie to sit, which is at X 1500, Y 3200. Opacity we'll leave at 100% so the image does not become transparent. Say if you put the opacity of 10%, it would be close to fully transparent, creating a ghost-like image. So select OK, and the image is placed. There it is. So now we just save the file, give it a name, and OK it. Let's go to downloads. There's Birdie. And I'll slide that in picture there. And there she is. There's the bird dog. All right. Thanks, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it.